Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for your daily tarot predictions. These are for, what day is the 15th? Saturday. Saturday, December the 15th. We're going to go ahead and start off with Aries. Thank you for the thumbs up, whoever did that. I appreciate that. Let's see what card comes up for Aries. Alrighty, Aries. What we have here is the Eight of Vessels showing up in reverse. Now, the Eight of Vessels in reverse is just telling me that you have a situation, Aries, that you had walked away from because you felt like it was depleting you and not replenishing you. And so what's going on now is you are coming back into that situation. You've decided to turn around and try that again. Most commonly, this comes up as a relationship type of situation, whether it's a friendship or romantic partner. I do see this many times with employment situations as well, that you could be going back to an employment situation that maybe didn't pay enough or didn't have enough benefits. This could be something like that just as easily. But something that you didn't feel like was really making you feel fulfilled or re-energizing you at all compared to all the energy you were putting into it. You're coming back to that. So I hope that you actually, have a reason to expect that it would work out better this time. So that's for Aries. Hello there, Miss Carrie. Glad to see you. Rena Sada. Hello, hello. Brenda Rosario. Good afternoon, honey bunny. Glad to see you here. Park Unknown. Hello. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. Thank you for all the thumbs ups. You guys gave me a bunch of thumbs up really quick. Thank you. Thank you. We're going to look at Taurus next. Taurus. And this is for Saturday, December the 15th. Okay, so Taurus, what you guys have showing up here is my transformation card, but it's in reverse. So a transformation card in reverse is telling me there's some kind of situation, Taurus, that you would like to, well, that you know that it would benefit you to change this situation in your life. However, you are refusing to make that change. Many times whenever we come up against this type of energy, what's going on is we're afraid of what's going to happen if we do make this change. We're afraid of that unknown. We know what we're dealing with is not good and it could be improved and it needs to be improved, but we don't know what all is going to happen between now and then if we make this change. So this card says you're afraid to make that change and actually not taking any action towards making that change, Taurus. I would advise that the best thing that you can do for yourself is just go ahead and embrace this change and let it flow into your life. That way you go ahead and get through the point of the unknown and get to the other side, which allows you to be in a much more productive and happy state. All right, so that's for Taurus. Eric, well, you came in just in time, didn't you? Hey, Patricia, glad to see you back here again. All right, let's see. Who's next here? Gemini. Gemini is coming up next. Ooh, it's 11:11 right now. That's a number that indicates new beginnings. I'm on Mountain Time for those of you who are wondering, Mountain Time in the United States. Brew, hello, hello. Glad you're here. It was a weird thing with your phone. I'm not sure I saw the message that you retracted, so whatever it was, I didn't see it. No harm, no foul. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini for Saturday the 15th of December. Okay, Geminis, you guys have a fantastic card. The Sun card shows up for you. This just means that you are doing something that you absolutely enjoy doing. You don't have anybody looking over your shoulder or micromanaging you as you do whatever this is, and so you are thoroughly enjoying it. Maybe even allowing your creative juices to flow. And when you go to bed at night, I think you're feeling tired, but you're feeling satisfied as well, Geminis. I am fantastic, Park. How are you? It was a thumbs up. I don't know why you would have retracted it. Hello there, Willie Dog's mama. Hey, hey. What was yesterday? Thursday. Yeah, I'm trying to take Tuesdays and Thursdays off unless something comes up during the week, and then I move my days off around. But, you know, it's always going to be whatever it's going to end up as. That's funny, Carrie. So you have a new beginning with whoever that person is, a new phase coming up in that relationship. You'll be traveling with a Gemini friend tomorrow. Yay. It's always nice to be with somebody who's doing what they love to do. Some of that energy just rubs right off, doesn't it? You're feeling okay. Okay is a good place to start with, because after that you can lift up into happiness. It's a nice platform. I will be answering questions of the day, but those are after we do Reiki. That's not on my prediction video. La da 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 da. Not really from my mouth. I mean, if they texted you at 11:11, that means something, honey bunny. All right, Cancer, Cancer. You guys are up next for Saturday, December the 15th. La da da da, la da 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 da. Thank you for all the thumbs ups, guys. Every time I look up, there's more. I appreciate that. There's Linda S. Hello, hello. Glad you're back. it was a God message. Alrighty. Let's look at Cancer. You guys have a good card too. This is the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles does talk about collaborating with some other person, maybe even a group of people, to get something accomplished or get something done. A lot of people could talk about that this means that you're learning something with some other people. That actually may be happening. That's normally not something I pick up on this card, but it does feel like you could be learning something with some other people. So definitely some kind of collaboration going on for you Cancers on Sunday. Whoop, whoop. Alrighty, next up, let's look at Leos. La da da da, da 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 da. Park Unknown, how old are you, honey? What kind of school are we talking about here? That's funny, Rena. I like your theory, Brenda. Hit like right before you join the live chat. That way you've invested something, so chances are you're going to get something out of it. Right, Carrie? I'm with you. And ironically enough, right before I came online, I was listening to a Two Cellos version of Hallelujah. You're 14. Okay. Good for me to know that. Thank you. Increase that volume. Alrighty, so Leos, here's what we have for you all. We've got the hooded man showing up in reverse. Now, the hooded man in reverse is just telling me that you have a situation, Leo, where you are going to be taking some time to think things over. You may not really care to be around people during this time. You may be spending some alone time, sorting through some things, getting to know yourself better, what you really want better, how you really feel about a particular situation better. And then at the end of the day, you're going to be ready to be social and be around people. So that's Leo's for Saturday. You're funny, Carrie. All right, let's look next at Virgo. This is Virgo for Saturday, December the 15th. Shekoya, hello, hello, welcome. Glad to see you here. Rena's from France, Park Unknown, so she's going to be in your neighborhood. La da 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 da. Virgo, 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 Virgo. Okay, so Virgos, what we have showing up here is the King of Cups. Yay! Is this someone Virgos are interacting with, or is this themselves? Virgos, what I'm hearing is that for most of you, this is actually talking about you. That on Saturday, you're going to be feeling very comfortable with your emotions and how you feel about things and how you feel about people. And you're going to be letting people know, Spirit is saying, in no uncertain terms, how you feel about them. This comes in as a very positive card. So it almost seems to me the way it came in, Virgo, like you may have somebody in your life that's like, well, I don't know what Virgo thinks of me. And you really have a lot of respect and admiration and appreciation for them. You're going to be making sure that they don't say, I don't know, anytime soon again. Okay? That's for Virgos. You love your Virgo side? Good to be able to love all your sides. At least be able to accept the dark side. Can't work with it till you accept it. That's Scorpio wisdom right there, because you know we have big dark sides. At least that's what they say. Okay, so Libra, let's move on to you. December the 15th, Saturday for Libra. Let's see what comes up. La da da da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da. Libra. Okay, Libras, this is going to be somebody you are interacting with. You do have the King of Pentacles in reverse. For some of you, I feel like if it wasn't so frustrating, this would be a funny, comical type of situation. I am feeling like this is just somebody who's broke. Maybe you're meeting them for lunch and you weren't really planning on paying for both lunches. Maybe you were planning on going Dutch, or maybe they invited you and you thought they were going to pay. Nay, they don't have the money to pay. Whoever you're hanging out with, Libra, on Saturday, make sure you've got plenty of money to cover any expenses that might be incurred between the two of yous. Because it's going to be all on you. The other person is going to be broke like smoke. Don't ask me where broke like smoke came from. Or it means something to somebody out there. That's not such a bad card, Libra. At least it's not saying you're broke like smoke. You feel like that's a message for you? Let's do Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio for Saturday, December 15th. Less than 2 weeks till Christmas, guys. Alrighty. Scorpio, Scorpio. Scorpios, we're going to be working. So this is Saturday, December the 15th. This is my worker card, worker bee. We're going to be working. So if we're not actually working for a company or working for our own business or working for ourselves, we may be doing some kind of work around the house, volunteer work. But we're definitely going to be working. We're not taking a break just because it's the weekend. Okay, that's for Scorpios. Oh, wait, alternatively, for some of us, we're going to be working something out with somebody relationship-wise. But that's like 10 or 15% of us, so not the majority. The rest of us are just going to be working. I'm right there in that boat with you, Willie Dog's mama. That's right. That's right. Okay, let's look at the birthday crowd now. Sagittarius. Happy birthday to all of you. Yay, 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 yay. If you guys would like to have a birthday discount, you can get 25% off a live reading with me if you're Sagittarians and you book me during the Sagittarius sun sign time. Meanwhile, though, let's just take a peek at the card for tomorrow. You haven't even got your tree yet? I haven't put up a tree here because I'm going to be out of state for Christmas, but I am feeling very behind the curve. I need to do some Christmas baking and put it in the freezer to take with me. All right, Sagittarius, Sagittarius, you guys have the Guardian showing up. Isn't that a cute card? This is one of my favorite light and fluffy cards, right? It's really not as bad as it looks. Actually, what it's talking about, Sagittarius, is that there is some kind of fear that you're facing. And after you pick that fear apart, then you get to go merrily on your path. You see how that path is behind the little skeleton dude there? Then you get to continue on your path in a good way, more productive and more happy. You do have to face a fear and kind of pull it down for Sagittarius, and that's what I see coming up for tomorrow. So, if you have something that comes up that is making you afraid, first question always to ask is, what's the worst case scenario? If this thing would really happen, what would be the worst case scenario? And then you would ask yourself, what would I do in that worst case scenario? And then what happens is you realize, wow, I have a plan. This isn't so scary after all. Life would move forward. Next thing you know, you're just moving down your path, not afraid at all. Oh, yeah, I do artificial every year. It's just easier to unpack it than go out and buy it, bundle it up on the car, bring it home, get it off the car. Hello there, Yasmin. Glad to see you back in the room. That's a lot of rain where you are. Who are we up to next? Getting all distracted here thinking about Christmas trees and Christmas. Ah, you got a stone that is acting for you. That's awesome. Jennifer Bibbins. Hello, hello. Glad to see you here, honey. Kaziggy, you're a Cappy. Okay. We're warming up for you, shuffling for you. Sequoia's ready. You just missed Sagittarius. You left to scroll back just a little bit. Sand, hello, hello. Glad to see you in the room. Yeah, I have never, I don't think I've got a piece like that. I don't know that much about it. You'll have to look it up and figure out why it's reacting like that with you. Look for esoteric uses. That's what I like to look for when I'm trying to figure out what's going on with a stone. Okay, let's look at Capricorn. Willie Dog's mama's got me cracking up here. Capricorn, what you have is the Page of Pentacles showing up in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse just means that you're finding out some kind of news about money or about material goods. And this is the kind of the news that we all wish we didn't have to hear. This is the type of thing where, one of our kids drops a cell phone into the toilet and now we have to replace it, something like that. So some kind of news about money or material goods that we wish we didn't have to hear showing up for Capricorn. Carrie's got the cliff notes going on, man. Okay, let's look at Aquarius next. Hi, Lisa. Isn't that odd that you have a grasshopper this time of year? I hope you looked up the esoteric meaning for a grasshopper. La da 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 da. It is interesting, isn't it? That's when you know that piece is meant exactly for you. That's strange. I don't know what to tell you because when I check the page, I have like if you go to my homepage, the first thing you're going to see right now is my sale video, and the second thing is my contest video. And then under that, there should be a playlist that's just predictions, and there should be a playlist that's just Reiki. And the first one in that playlist should be the most recent one. So maybe you just have to go to my homepage or something. You had a grasshopper invasion in your apartment? You definitely have to look up the esoteric meaning of grasshopper. It is. It's like we'll get to predictions when we get to predictions. We're talking about other stuff. The other way you can do it is you can go to, when you're on the homepage, tabs across the top, Jennifer. I think there's one that says like videos or all videos or uploads, something like that. And with that one, you should definitely see the most recent uploads. All right, so Aquarius, you guys got your own card. You guys got the star card showing up here. This is telling me that you do have some reason to be hopeful. This is saying what I think it's saying. I think Aquarius, what I'm picking up here is that you do have a reason to be hopeful about something, and you have a plan and you have a backup plan. For whatever reason, it's really jumping out at me that this woman is pouring out 2 vessels of water, one into the water and one into the land. She's nurturing 2 completely separate things. So you guys have a plan and a backup plan, and you're feeling hopeful about something moving forward that you have plans around. So that's for Aquarius. You do, huh? Isn't it funny how Spirit always knows what's up? I always get a kick out of that. Every time somebody's like, oh yeah, that's me. I'm just always like, yep, that would be Spirit. Spirit knows everything. Okay, next up we're looking at Pisces. While I'm shuffling for Pisces, let me make a little public service announcement here. Those of you who would like to get a live reading or a 1 or 2 question recorded reading or a Reiki session with me, all you have to do is check out my website, which is in the description box below. Get all my contact information and get a hold of me. And we'll get you scheduled quickly. And my website is www.amista.info. All right, so on to Pisces. Oh, they absolutely do. Pisces. Oh, I like your card. I like your card, Pisces. You guys have the 3 of Swords showing up in reverse. Three of Swords showing up in reverse, first of all, is healing of a heartache. I'm seeing some little new parts of this card that I normally don't see when I look into the camera. For a lot of you Pisces, this getting over this heartache is going to have to do with some kind of grief. That there may be somebody who you have lost recently, maybe even within this past year, who, this is your first Christmas without them for some of you. And so there's going to be an element of, an element of processing this whole idea that they're not going to be around, and an element of finding a way to make some sort of peace or quasi peace with that. Whether you come up with your own ritual or ceremony to honor them, even though they're not still in their body, or whatever it is you're doing something to help yourself heal over the idea of just missing them so freaking much over the holiday. Okay? So it's a very positive card. It obviously is about you going through something hard, but it is talking about, you making progress as you're going through this and really healing up well. All right? So that's what we have for Pisces. That's funny, Carrie. Well, I think it's not only for your sister. I mean, here's the thing. I think this card will apply to your sister, absolutely. I think it's also going to apply to you, too. I mean, it's not like you didn't know the guy. You know? Your trip is part of it. Very cool, Rena. You're quite welcome, Miss Carrie. Thank you for being my cheerleader here, my Cliff Notes advisor. Thank you, everybody, for coming in here. You all bring such wonderful energy into the room. It's such a pleasure to be here when you guys are here, and I appreciate you all so much. Thank you all for the thumbs ups. Thank you for sharing these videos around so that I can get in front of other people and be helpful to them as well. And you guys have a wonderful, fantastic, thrilling, and peaceful day. Peace out.